All right, we're about ready to get things started here. I hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday night so far. So, we got a couple of news stories to talk about. Both of them relatively huge, I would assume. One of them is definitely bigger than the other. But we're gonna quickly talk about the Oscars right quick. Because the Academy has written up a brand stinking new rule for the Academy members. Hello, Mary. Zooming across my desk here. But yeah, the Academy has written a new rule, and that rule is all Academy members must watch the movies that are nominated before they can vote for them at the Oscars. Now you might be wondering, as well as everybody else on the internet, including me, and even my parents, they've been around for 100 years. And you're just now making this a rule? Which makes so much sense when you look at some of the winners at the Oscars and how like nonsensical they were. It's because they never fucking watched them. And I don't really have a source for this, so this is on me. But apparently there were insider reports going around that the Academy members, they would either just vote against the movies that they didn't watch, or they would have their assistants watch them, which, like, that should make all those votes, I mean, obviously, that should make all those votes null and void, but also, at the end of the day, the Oscars are ran by very powerful people, so, yeah. That's kind of the thing I have with this, like, yeah, this is a rule now, that they have to watch every single movie that's nominated, but how will we truly know that they watched it? You know? Unless they're being recorded 24/7 doing a reaction video to the movie. Like, there's just no way to know if they are actually gonna still watch the movies or not. Like, that's... like, again, it's like... ugh. It's still wild that this is now a rule that somehow it wasn't before. But, you know, I mean, better late than never, I suppose. It's so wild to me. But now, onto our big news story of the night. So, we talked about last week about the leaks, about the leaked screenshots of the Oblivion Remastered. Yeah, about the Oblivion Remastered edition. Yesterday, Bethesda put out, because we thought that Bethesda wasn't going to acknowledge it until they thought it was a good time to acknowledge it. Turns out, they decided to go, okay, they announced a stream, a reveal stream, that took place today. So, like, okay, so they're going to show off Oblivion Remastered. I wake up today, and I find out that they just decided to just release the game. They just flat out shadow dropped Oblivion Remastered. Like, just at, like, during the reveal stream. So, Oblivion Remastered is officially out right now. It's on every freaking platform imaginable. Fully remastered in Unreal Engine 5. It looks fabulous. I did end up buying the game, which, by the way, I was a little bit surprised by this, but the base game for Oblivion Remastered is only $50. It's only $50, and on top of that, not only do you get the base game, but you also get, you know, the two expansion packs, Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles. But they do have a deluxe edition that you can get as well for $60. Which include, let me take a look see here, gets you the Armor of Order and the Armor of Cataclysm armor sets, new quests to get you. Okay, so these are unique armor sets for quests that I assume are okay. So this is actually kind of shitty. Looks like they have quests for Akatosh, Mehrunes, Dagon. Yeah, it looks like it's just Akatosh and Mehrunes, Dagon. those quests are locked behind the deluxe edition. And that's to get these armor sets on top of the weapons of Order and Cataclysm, and our favorite type of DLC ever, ladies and gentlemen. They gave us 2 different horse armor sets for Akatosh and Mehrunes Dagon. They're keeping the meme alive. Now, I'm an idiot. I thought you had to get the $60 edition to get Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine. So I ended up buying the $60 edition by complete fucking accident, basically. Because I chose to not read the fine print. But you know what? That's on me. But yeah, no, I kind of impulse bought Oblivion. So yeah, I have that now. Which does mean, obviously that means we could be open for a redo on my old Oblivion playthrough. So yeah, I just have to download it and see how it runs and everything, because I know Unreal 5 is kind of a tricky mistress on certain games. Now obviously this does obviously, you know, Sky Oblivion is still something that is being developed right now. As far as I'm aware, they are still in the clear, and they're still set to release in July, which honestly, I think, in the grand scheme of things, I think Oblivion Remastered being dropped now and near the end of April is perfect, because obviously that gives people enough time to get through Oblivion, and you know, that's 2 months, that's basically 2 to 3 months in between before Sky Oblivion releases. And on top of that, Sky Oblivion is only going to be having, I think they're only doing the base game. They're not doing Shivering Isles or Knights of the Nine. They might do Knights of the Nine, since that's all, since Knights of the Nine is all in the same, that's all still in Cyrodiil. It's only Shivering Isles where they're gonna have to like redo a whole ass map. But at the end of the day, that's their choice if they want to do that. Sky Oblivion, again, still in the clear. I love to see it. So who knows, maybe if I can't get Oblivion like the official Oblivion Remastered to run properly, then I could probably just wait until Sky Oblivion launches, and we'll do a redo of that playthrough when that happens. Just have to wait and see. But yeah, no, Oblivion Remastered, it's out. And yes, it is 120 gigs, so rip your hard drives, people. Make sure to clear up some space if you want to play it. But yeah, cool stuff all around. It is also it's peaked on Steam charts already. I'm not at all surprised to see. Okay, well, it's not on the actual list, but you know, hold on, let me go to SteamDB. Steam charts lately has just been kind of weird. But yeah, no. As of right now, Oblivion Remastered currently has 163,000 players. With, so far, a 24-hour peak of 182,000. Which is huge. This is going to be a huge release of the year. I can already guarantee that. It's also currently top stream on Twitch, I believe. With, yeah, about the same amount of players as it has. So 148 has 148,000 viewers. So this is a massive success for Bethesda. But they did Todd Howard, though, did reassure us that Elder Scrolls 6 is still on the way. So who knows? Maybe at the Game Awards or Summer Game Fest this year we'll see something. I don't know though. I would hope that we get something soon. Probably not gonna happen. I don't know. But yeah, Bethesda did need this. They needed this win. Even if it is, you know, they're remastering one of their old popular games. It has been 20 years. It has been almost 20 years since Oblivion released, so, you know, not entirely shocked Maybe Bethesda should take this as a hint that people want Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, no, obviously. I think they should. And I think just from the amount of people that were already on this game on release should show the hype that the Elder Scrolls series has. Just like when a remaster is able to bring this much of a community together to play, and we're not even counting console players. We're not counting console players or Game Pass, because it is on Game Pass. Like, I'm expecting probably like millions day one. That could be an overestimate, but I think I can get away with saying that. So yeah, no. Who knows? Maybe they will see this and be like, you know what? Yeah, no, they do be wanting a new Elder Scrolls title. Because right now, the only thing Elder Scrolls fans really have is, you know, however many playthroughs of Skyrim that they got left in them. And ESO, which I think Elder Scrolls Online is set to release a new expansion soon. I have not touched ESO in a hot minute. I should probably get back on that soon, hopefully. Whenever I feel like I'm all caught up in Final Fantasy XIV, which will probably be fucking never, but you know, whenever I feel like I'm at a good point in 14 is probably when I'll jump back into ESO, possibly, maybe. Again, there's a lot going on, but yeah, that's basically it I got for the news. Cool stuff here. Allegedly, Todd Howard said in a recent interview that he thinks the multiple races of the Elder Scrolls are pointless and should just be everything rolled into one character. I would have to disagree, given that, you know, everyone likes playing different, yeah, if they're talking about racial traits, if they want to make the racial traits like a thing for all races, like every race gets every race's racial trait, which doesn't make any sense. Like Argonians having the ability to breathe underwater, that shouldn't really be a human thing. Or Khajiit having naturally better night vision than human. Again, it wouldn't make sense for humans to have just better night vision. Again, this is ugh. Yeah, no, that's such a weird thing to say, that like the different races of a fantasy world make no sense. Like, dude, it's a fantasy world. Like, you got your orcs, you got your humans, you got your elves, no dwarves in the case of Elder Scrolls. But then you add in other shit in the mix to spice things up. Like, on top of the elves, the orcs, and the humans and all that, you got your Khajiits, you got your Argonians, you have your different sub-races of human, for God's sake. And obviously your sub-races of elves, and all that other fun stuff. Like, I don't see a reason to put out, like, even a thing on that. But, yeah. Anyway. We got Amalur tonight. We are doing some cleanup on the Dead Kel DLC. But before we jump into that, you know how it is. Gotta give a shout out to Night Ride FM, your 24/7 synthwave radio. They have an app on Android devices as well as a website thing going called nightride.fm. They also have a Discord server that you can join as well, so get any and all updates, releases regarding any and all things synthwave on both the website and the app, because there's different radio stations that they're part up with. They play various subgenres of synthwave, so you got stuff like chill synth, data wave, space synth, dark synth, horror synth, and EBSM. And if you are a streamer, they have a stream free archive playlist. A lot of really cool stuff on there, a lot of really great songs. Don't know what else you could ask for. So once again, make sure to go check them out. That is nightride.fm, your 24/7 synthwave radio. But just remember, everyone, just remember that this is not a sponsorship. This is just a thoughtful shill, which is the best kind of shill. Man, the music cut off perfectly. But yeah. We're caught up on Dead Kel. We killed him in the last part. But on top of that, we have become the lord of a place called Gravehal Keep on Gallow's End. We have fully restored it, and now we are doing petitions by some of the, by some of the people in the keep. And we got one petition from Deidre asking us to go hunt down some lore stones. After hearing Todd say that, I still worry somewhat for Elder Scrolls 6. I don't think they'll actually follow through with that, though. I feel like if they release Elder Scrolls 6 with, like, only humans and owls and all that, and, like, none of the other more unique races, I think they'll get more shit for that.
Lo, we sing of
so, I don't think they'll actually do it.
And shield breaker, sure of hand and pure of heart, with fame on white wings, who claimed the isle for kin and raised his great dwarf fastings. Undersea, mudhold, cliffbreak, and soul deep. Treasures for, and strongholds hearty, prizes for his betrothed. For by his side strode Lady Anrun, his comely warrior bride, whose wish was for a wedding feast, and all kin surrounded to bestow the greatest gift of all, a mighty keep of Gravehal.
I like how in the background of that you can still hear the Odessa background noises of the people falling. Wrestling news, WWE retired the Universal Championship. I am glad for that.
And so fell the chain armor. The helms
honestly, I'll give thoughts after we hear this audio.
Up from the depths of blue deep winding, the terror drog came clawing at their slumbering halls, where warriors waged wars with wine dreams and fancy, alone in the fearful fasting. First one she seized up, alive with wicked pleasure, bones crushed and bodies beaten, as she painted the walls with gore, a screaming reverie.
But yeah, no, nothing of value was lost. That championship was cursed the moment Brock Lesnar took it. Like, they should have never... They should have never let Brock Lesnar keep that championship for as long as he did. Because in my opinion, that is what killed the championship. Because literally every fucking time he went to go defend it, he retained it. Even WrestleMania 34, the one in New Orleans, the one that Roman Reigns was supposed to win that championship, they fucking pulled the trigger. They changed their mind mid-fucking match and still had decided to have Brock retain. I'm just like, bruh. And then they finally had Roman win it, and then he kept it. Again, they had another issue with the fucking... like, yeah, no, they ran into another Brock situation when they let Roman win it. Because they were also pushing Roman to the fucking moon when when literally nobody asked for it. Granted, it got better when when they actually pulled the trigger on Roman becoming a heel. But the damage was already done. They were already pushing him as a babyface. Nobody wanted him as a babyface. And nobody wanted him to win the championship. They wanted Finn Balor to win it. Because of the bullshit end that he ran into when he fought Seth Rollins for the title. And yeah, no, I'm aware that was a Vince decision. And Vince is a freaking idiot for making that decision. I'm glad he's not gone. What am I saying? I'm glad he's gone. Slip of the tongue there, my mistake. Because, yeah, no, Vince made some really stupid-ass decisions. Roman carried the company during the Thunderdome era. Should have ended at Clash of 2. Yeah, it really should have.
A cursed black sun rose high over hearth and hall. With dull blades drawn, they rose from cups, awake with horror, as silence gripped the tongues, grief and torment in Gravehal, for Anrun had met the tomb. A long night's silence. By mandate of the High Spear, all warriors heeded the call to hunt the beast drog to blood pall and fasting. With steel-taloned reach and venomous tongue they marched in her name. Anrun, Shadow Queen of Solsvard. Deep in grey dusk fastings, the King heard her wail, a grievous cry of triumph born of such wicked rapture that his heart burst with wrathful fires. Onward he crept, until in scornful conflict man met beast with blood-tooth gnashing. Down the beast fell, her crimson robe swirling, Solsvard awash in her ruin, as the bright tide rose to meet them. Lo, we sing of Ulfson's son, Drogbane, Beast Slayer, mighty lord of Gravehal, and storm-sent king on high.
Now The Rock has come out saying they're never really... Wait, do you mean like there was no long-term plan for Roman, or like what? Oh, I assume for the Universal Championship. Which, back to that for a minute, like, yeah, no, that... Again, that title became cursed the moment Finn had to drop it due to injury, and the moment Brock won it. Which, even then, that whole fucking SummerSlam match killed Finn's entire run for the longest time. Because, like, the moment he had to vacate the title, Vince just never, ever gave him the time of day. And that's what that was... Sorry, hair got caught in my mouth. Anyway, that was, like, one of Vince's biggest issues, which, I mean, on top of the already known shit. It's just that the moment an inconvenience happens to a wrestler, Vince just decides that, you know what, you're not worth the time of day, and you don't deserve anything else, despite the fact that the audience wants it. Like, people... I mean, I think people know more now, but Vince was basically no different than he was on TV. He was basically the same kind of guy, both in and out of the ring.
Some monsters chased me away from that shipwreck before I could escape with the loot. It's all bagged up. You just need to retrieve it.
Oh, thank you.
Be careful.
Alright, well, I guess I'll be doing that soon. Also, thinking the wrestling channel don't know how credible the source. Oh yeah, my phone's on the charger because it was at like 3% when I got home. PC, who told you that? All right, so well, that was the manual save. Fucking whatever, we're gonna do a redo of this goddamn stream. I don't care. We'll get the fucking lore stones again. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do a redo of this. So, if you guys want to know what the hell just happened, I'm a fucking idiot. So, my PC's RGB was, it's the stupidest thing to ever happen. My PC's RGB was being weird. I wanted to switch it back to what it was before, and instead of hitting the mode button that switches up the RGB on my rig, I fucking hit the reset button on my PC like an absolute idiot. And so I'm a little bit pissed off right now, because now what I have to do, because the MP4 for the start of the thing got corrupted. So I gotta download the VOD of the 30-minute part of the stream. And then I gotta fucking compile this one. Once this is done, I gotta combine it into two and then render it as a whole fucking video when it shouldn't have to be that way. Because I already have it set to export the moment I finish recording. And this is what happened with the other part of Amalur. Is because when my PC decided to actually freeze up and shut down, and I had to reset the whole thing, I had to do that. And it sucks, because the quality that Movavi lets you export videos into, it makes the file size way too fucking big. And because of that, it makes the upload time, when I go to upload this onto the YouTube channel, really fucking long. So, cool. I get to deal with that now. So fucking pissed at that. I'm so mad that happened. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just... Oh. Don't be a Twitch streamer. Don't be a content creator. It's not worth it. It ain't fucking worth it for the amount of bullshit you go through.
Oh, hi. I don't think much of this book. I wonder if this is where them... Oh well, keep them coming.
I find your lower stones.
What a wedding. Glad I wasn't invited. Thanks for finding them all for me. And just what... It shouldn't take me more than a... See you.
According to records Paddy found, there should be 6 paintings for the keep, but we only found 5. One of them was moved to Mudhole Fasting for safekeeping. If you could go there and get the painting, the keep would have a complete collection.
Records?
Yeah, don't ask me. Some Dvergen records he got Deidre to translate. Paddy said he found them during one of the keep upgrades.
No problem.
The only note I have on this painting is that it's called the Black Atoll. Good luck finding it. Take care.
Cool. I have to go to Mudhole Fasting anyway. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot you had said something, CJ. I got... You know what happened. I've already said my disgruntledness. Let me look at this thing here. From WrestleMania? I would probably... So on that particular source for the Rock's no long-term plan thing, I would wait and probably see if any other more official news outlets report on it. Because I don't know, it's just a me thing, but I think the WrestleMania is kind of an odd source. Sorry, Crab. I know he's really something on the Pat McAfee show, but I didn't watch that. Oh, okay. If it is taken from the Pat McAfee show, I'm obviously, you know, that's actual words being said on a thing. So, if that is true and it is from the Pat McAfee show and he said that, then yeah, no, I'll take it as legitimate. But again, I would have to see the clip. Oh yeah, that's right. The one lady that was over here had this painting. Can I fast travel from here? No. Even though I'm technically outside and I could technically fast travel, not gonna let me. Hey, Zeph, when I got the
Thanks for
items.
returning my bag. I wasn't expecting to be surprised by those beasts. I can go searching again whenever you wish. There's a few wrecks off. Let me know if any of these are worth salvaging. Knowing gnomes, they'll probably just have a ship full of books. I should be back tomorrow.
One thing that I was confirmed was that the only reason why the Rock showed up at EC was because tickets were selling poorly and Emmanuel wanted to move sales. Wait. What's EC? Oh, Elimination Chamber. Gotcha. I mean, hey, yeah, no, that just shows that a name can make the difference in ticket sales. Surprisingly enough. Ow.
Quite a beautiful day.
I found the painting.
You found it. That's great. I'll hang it up now. Take care.
It's not cheap keeping up my appearance. If you would be so kind, I could use some more funding. You know, to make a good impression.
What is this for?
You don't expect me to wear these rags forever, do you?
Sure, here's the money.
Excellent. You wouldn't want one of your top advisors looking like a fishwife, would you? Nice seeing you.
That's fair. There are no requests currently. Check back in later. Alright. Pretty sure I could probably find a map of all the art locations. Or art pieces. No requests currently. Did we go through all of the requests? Hold on. Master of the Keep. That's the one we're on? Okay, no, we still have about like 17 more petitions to go through. Now let's go do some stuff.
Here's all I could find. I'm ready to go back out again whenever you like. I've been searching. Do you see one you'd like me to salvage? Those Almain settlers usually pack. Give me a. Be wary.
There we go.
Hi. Here's the translation. This one sounded like a fairy tale. Don't suppose they built all those golems, do you? I can't wait to see what you find next. Take care. Oh, I adore this. Will give me something. I should be finished. See you.
Oh, you know, actually I can start.
My liege, with whom should we engage in diplomacy?
Go to 4 Olghorn.
The Varani are a loose collection of traders. Beyond commerce, Fort Olghorn would just as well have nothing to do with the rest of the world. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them?
Trade.
How big a trade would you like me to make?
A lot.
Excellent. This should improve relations between us. I'll be back tomorrow. The pleasure was mine.
Alright. I'll head to bed and wait. Come on. I actually can't remember. Is there like a trigger I have to do? Oh, you know what? That's something to consider. We may have to find the person to give us the petition.
The trade mission was a success. Here are the goods I managed to procure and an update on our relations. With whom should we engage in the Diverga are straightforward and honest. They will make a deal if it's to their advantage. Those in Emberdeep are concerned with 3 things: sea, trade, and brood. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them? How big a trade would you like me to make? Excellent. I'll be back tomorrow. Nice seeing you.
I'm ready to go back out again whenever you... These are the recent wrecks. If any of them seem worthwhile, let me know. If we'll stay wary.
Oh, I actually translated this one twice. I didn't. When you find another old book, just take care.
Oh, well, we got no more books for her to translate. So the next person was supposed to get a petition from is Alan Powell. Is he here? No. From what I read, he's apparently the title pools. We were supposed to find him when Zephwin gave us that dare. But since we had already done it,
I despair. Wait, here.
oh wait, hold on. I see a quest. That was weird.
Please, you must help me. Please.
What happened?
Olaf, the one from the prison ship. He attacked me. There was nothing I could do but pray to sweet Lyria to protect me. He was so strong, so intent.
Tell me about the attack.
I've come to trust Olaf, at least enough to go with him to fish down by the flooded cavern. But this time he seemed different, intense. He spoke to me as if I were not married, as if he and I shared an intimate bond that I can assure you does not exist. Then he became physical, rough, and he would not be refused. Fortunately, Cadwallon was not far away. I do not know what I would have done.
I'll take care of it.
I don't care about that brute. All I care about is Cadwallon. I've never seen him rave so. He went in pursuit of Olaf with revenge in his eyes. Foolish, foolish man. He is a bard, not a warrior. Olaf will crack him like a shell. Hurry back!
Too good for him. Of all the ways to waste a second chance. Wherever he is, I hope he's suffering. Bye.
Well, at least that's all taken care of.
No sign of us.
Woo! Level up.
How can I ever thank you? Time and again you've been our savior, almost as if you were sent. I am a daughter of Lyria, but even she has been silent to my many pleas. It is comforting to know that people can make a difference too, that not everything rests in the hands of gods and madmen. Bless you. I am forever grateful.
Are there any passives I could probably get? Longbows? Yeah, I can probably do that. No, I already have that. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to get like a lot of excess skill points. Let's head over to the title pools, because that's apparently where we can find this dude. Is he might actually be in the cave. Okay. A little annoying that we have to do this, but if he gets this thing completed. Oh, there he is. Bro, why are these jump points so glitched out now? What the fuck? There we go.
It's good to see a friendly face. I've been stuck behind enemy lines in Cluracan for the last few years, only to crash on this island when I finally escape. Please tell me you know of somewhere I can stay.
You're welcome at my keep.
Thank you very much. It would be nice to have a home-cooked meal for once.
Ooh. I'll gladly take that.
Goodbye, my liege.
Cast away. I haven't heard that song in a while. I should get back and listen to some Green Day soon. It's been way too long.
I salvaged what I'm ready to go out again when these are the. If any of them seem worthwhile, let me know. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Be careful.
Ooh, hold on. So we got the whole set. Let's go see how the Castaway set looks like on us. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. There's one thing that this game desperately needed with its remaster. It was this game needed a transmog system of some kind. I'm not... I have every piece of the Karod set, do I? Aegon... Helm? No, I don't have the chest piece. That's the only thing I don't have. Oh, I also don't have the legs, because I seem to be lacking in legs for like all these armor sets. I'll put the castaways, at least some of the armor pieces in here.
The trade mission. Here are the goods I managed to procure. With whom should we engage in? The Losofar are a mysterious and magical people. Hrenlock is an outpost in the cold Icebrine coast. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them? How much do you want to give? This should improve relate. Nice seeing you.
My family died in a Tuatha raid. My brothers-in-arms died on the shores of this island. With your leave, I'd like to join them.
Join them?
I want the one thing that makes me different than those Tuatha bastards. I want death.
We need you.
Thanks. I suppose I just needed to hear that. Good day.
Nope. Oh, we're going out again, looking for another person. Below a Karator. Wait, so... There she is.
I think I'm starting to see things. Ah, I've seen you before, at Gravehal Keep. I recognize a fellow warsworn anywhere.
Come to my keep.
That keep of yours sounds pretty nice. You know, I do know a thing or two about blacksmithing. What do you say to let me move in?
You're welcome anytime.
Well then, I guess I'll make my way on over there. Thank you, my liege, is it? Thanks for the chat.
I salvaged what I could from the ship. I'm ready to go out again whenever. Let me know if any of these are worth salvaging. We should have talked to you. Be careful.
The tribute was graciously accepted. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Varani in Fort Olhorn? How big a trade would you like me to? Good. The pleasure was mine.
I swear I can smell Niskaru inside the flooded caverns. They must have fled the keep and gone there, underground or something. If you'll come with me, we can drive them out and keep the island safe from those vile creatures.
How'd they get there?
It's likely that whatever protection Akara provided Cape Solace is fading. There's still no danger yet from above, but were they to get below Cape Solace, it's only a matter of time.
I'll meet you there.
Great! We'll drive those vermin from the island.
Why, hello.
I'll try to grab the rest of these NPCs when I can.
I can't believe my luck. You're the new Archsage. Please, where can I find food and shelter?
Gravehal Keep.
A whole Dverga keep, you say? That should do quite nicely, thank you. Back to my gems.
Good. You're here. Let's get going. Talk to you later.
big guy. Did she fucking die?
That should put a
Oh,
stop
no,
to
never
this
mind.
Niskaru threat. Thanks for your help. Thanks for the chat.
She just got What the fuck? Why is that running animation, girl? God damn. Big goofy.
Here's all I could find. I'm ready to go back out again. Let me know if any of these are worth salvaging. They sometimes send these. I'll only be wary.
The trade here are the goods I managed to procure. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me? How big a trade would you like me to make? I'm sure they will appreciate nice seeing you.
I'd like to capture some of the magic residue of Akara. If you're willing, I can give you a vial that, when brought near Akara, will fill with some of his magic. What do you say?
What is this for?
I'd like to do some tests on Akara's essence. My specialty is the magical properties of the Ring of Kyozai.
I'll get it for you.
Wonderful. Here is the vial. Now, it's up to you to go to Akara.
Why, hello.
I keep an eye on my map just in case I see an NPC I could grab. Oh, never mind. I thought I had to go into the cave. Can't fast travel from here. Dumb. What do you mean? Bruh. Oh my god. There we go.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Archsage. Excellent. This will do nicely. Thank you. Back to my gems.
Alright, back to the throne I go.
The trade mission. Here are the goods I managed to procure. With whom should we? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Losalfarin? How much do you want to give? I'll tell you how it went. Nice seeing you.
When my ship wrecked, only I made it out alive. The rest of the crew turned into those creatures of Dead Kels. Please, you must find them. My men. And put them out of their misery.
Why didn't it happen to you?
I'm not sure. But as soon as I woke up and saw those monsters, I ran fast as I could.
Gladly.
Thank you. I can scarcely imagine becoming one of those monstrosities. But it must be horrible.
Why, hello.
What the fuck? Okay.
Here's all I could find of value on the wreck. I'm ready to go back out again whenever you like. Do you see one you'd like me to sell? Hopefully, I'll be careful.
If you're in need of some stealth, I hope that your mercy has brought them eternal peace. Thank you. All right?
Oh, yeah. I want things,
The
Mifa.
tribute was graciously accepted. With whom should we engage? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Varani in Fort Oghorn? How exciting. I'll be back tomorrow. The pleasure was mine.
There's a special reagent on this island that is only in bloom during certain tides. Right now is one of those times. If you could go collect me 3 samples, I'd like to study them further.
Why does the tide matter?
I'm not sure, but the storms around the coast seem to give the tides some other curious properties.
I'll get them.
Good. I'll mark where they're likely to be on your map. Good luck.
Why, hello.
Always back to Mudhold fasting. Oh, it's one of those deals. Okay. Some hand wraps I probably can't use. Hand wrap of the Divine Grasp, yep. Okay. I think I know how I have to go about that. Tell you what, those root golems are a really nice source of XP, especially when you got your fate meter built up. Oh, of course. Of course there are sprites.
I salvaged what I could from. I'm ready to go out. There's a few. Let me know if any of these are worth salvaging. I'll be careful.
Hey there. Look, I know it's not combat training, but think of the knowledge I offer as a way to pulverize your potion expense. Great. You've got the samples. I'll need some time to study them. Don't travel without a potion.
Our offer of alliance was rebuffed. With whom should we engage in what kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to? How much do you want to give? This, I'll be back tomorrow. Nice seeing you.
Alright, so we gotta wait a bit for Bertrand's potions to come to fruition.
The tribute was graciously accepted. They were pleased by with whom should we engage in what kind of diplomatic mission would you like? How much do you want to give? This should improve. Nice seeing you.
Hey there. There's bound to be reagents just wait. Would you like an alchemy? It's as I suspected. Gallow's bloom is the same as the essence of fate. Unfortunately, I destroyed 2 of the samples. The other one's in good shape and usable. Well, thanks for your help.
Oh, hell yeah.
Don't travel without a potion.
Actually, let's do the next Master of the Keep first before we talk to Zephwin. No current requests. Oh, okay. So this one we actually need Mifa back. We need to send her on a diplomatic mission to forge an alliance with Oglorn. Oghorn? I think it's Oghorn.
The tribute was graciously. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Varani in Fort Ol? How exciting! I'll be back tomorrow. The pleasure was mine.
Again, one of the times I wish there was just a basic weight option.
Our offer of alliance was rebuffed.
Oh, come on.
Whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like? How much do you want to give? This should improve relating. Nice seeing you. The tribute was graciously accepted. They were Fort Oghorn is a Varani trading post in Dregshaw. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission? How? I'll be back tomorrow.
Come on. Please accept. I wish there was a way to look at, like, your relations with the different factions. This would make this so much easier. Hey, I think I saw a second NPC. Or was I going crazy? I think I was going crazy.
Fort Oghorn has accepted as a gesture. They sent
Oh.
you one of their top advisors, Erlen Vanek. He's a bit rough around the edges and rather opinionated, if you ask me. Check back with me occasionally to see if they've sent us any other gifts. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct? With how much do you want to give? This should improve. The pleasure is mine.
A root golem has been seen standing in front of the passage to Scuttle Beach. Many at both the Keep and Cape Solace salvaged from that beach, and the root golem is scaring them away. Could you go kill the root golem and open up the beach again?
Why do you care?
I was sent here from Fort Oghorn to advise you, and advise you I will.
Consider it done.
Excellent. People will be back on Scuttle Beach in no time. Let me know when it's safe again.
Why, hello.
Yes, I'm ready to go back out to these. If any of them seem worthwhile, let me know. Set us.
Alright, where's this root golem at? Oh, you know, I think he said between Cape Solace and Scuttle Beach. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there he is. Ooh, that's a cool scepter.
Not a bad. There's more wrecks to search when you please. If any of them seem worthwhile, let me know. The arm. Well, I'm off. Be wary.
Let's... I think I can still level up one of my pets. Yep.
The tribute was graciously accepted. With whom should we engage in what kind of diplomatic mission? I'll be back tomorrow. Nice seeing you.
You have quite the hodgepodge of people in your yacht. Thank goodness you've disposed of that monster. Now people can scavenge the beach again. Remember what I told you?
And we got one more petition that we can do, but we gotta wait. Let's see if Runlock decides to, you know, accept our gracious thing of an alliance. Hopefully.
My liege, Renlock has a token. They've sent the daughter of one of their wardens, Sunhilda Laurel. Apparently, she thinks you and she are to be married. You will probably want to actually meet her when you have a moment.
Oh.
Check back with me occasionally to see if they've sent us any other gifts. The pleasure was mine.
I have only one request, and it's the same request I've had since I arrived. Marry me. My father will be furious if he hears of your rejection. I am told to entice you with a mighty gift if you need further convincing.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've seen the way you lead, and I respect you. I would be proud to be your wife.
I have decided it is favorable.
I knew you would. In time. No one can resist my charms. Time to plan the wedding.
It's the only time in this game where you actually, like, get a romance option. You have fulfilled all the requests in the keep. Your people are happy. Good job.
Well, how does it feel to be married? You were quite the monster in bed last night.
Oh no.
I can't
Oh.
wait to tell all my friends back home about it.
Well then.
I wish I'd stayed at home.
Apparently the Fateless one is really good in bed. But Gravehal Keep. Oh. Well, we could probably do that, maybe. But I think we're basically good here with everything having to do with the Legend of the Dead Kel. So, I think it's also a pretty good spot to end off on because we're almost at time. The next time we meet up, it will be on Thursday. We will be continuing this again by starting the Teeth of Naros expansion, which personally I think I enjoyed the Teeth of Naros a lot more than Dead Kel. I like the setting at the very least, so yeah. Plus some other stuff in there that I can't wait to get into. But yeah. Firstly, I'm gonna head into my room and put some of these weapons and shit in the chests. Alright. Then we will head back to Rathir, because I forgot we can't fast travel out of Gallow's End. We have to actually go to Cape Solace. Meet with Bradigan.
What?
Greetings! I await your command. Just that I can do.
Right, now we're gonna head over to Canarok because it's the closest. And, you know, it would be a nice little spot to end off on, ending in our home. But, yeah. Fun stuff. Again, I'm not entirely happy with, what I'm gonna have to do in regards to both the recordings, because of what happened earlier. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll deal with it when I get to it. But yeah. Next we pick up, it will be Teeth of Naros. So I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna find something to raid for the night. So who do we got on? Oh, whoops, I forgot. I get Night Ride back up. Oh shit, Bubba Mayhem's playing Marvel Rivals. You know what? That's what we're gonna raid. So as I got this raid set up, just remember everyone, if you guys enjoyed what you have seen and you haven't already, don't forget to go over your Twitch, turn on notifications for whenever I go live. There are links below to follow with Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads, so you can, you know, stream updates and announcements that I may have. There's also a link to my YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, because that's where I post the VODs for the Mountain Blade Monday series, as well as the main playthroughs I do for the channel, as well as WPW, Saturday Night Showdown, News from the Bunker, and shorts, whenever I get shorts. So rest of this week as follows: we got more Amalur on Thursday, we got Warhammer 3 with Macbeth on Friday, and then we got WPW on Saturday, the Go Home show for Stand Your Ground. Oh, it's gonna be a good time. But, yeah. And the raid message, is going to be the bounty hunter has arrived. Bubba Mayhem is a member of WPW. He plays the character Jacob Storm. So make sure you go send him all the love. And with that being said, I will catch you guys on Thursday with more Amalur. Have a good night, everyone, and see ya.